Welcome back to Brennan's Banana Boy. I'm Brennan and also a banana boy. Who would like 3 bananas? 3 bananas go for $3. That guy. I'm sorry, that joke. Oh my god. We called that joke going fucking nowhere off a cliff real fast. This kind of joke that takes a long drive off a short pier. Welcome back to the 6 Vagar Bars. I'm Brennan, and if you don't remember, we're playing Diddle's Dingle Dang. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! I'm terrible at it! Fuck! Got a little overworked there. Got a little overworked. And I'm sorry for that. I'm not a speedrunner. I'm not a speedrunner. Fuck, I can't even talk. You know what? Everything about this show I'm terrible at. Why am I even trying anymore? Can't play video games. Can't play RE4. Which is the only video game that we have. So imagine being a kid who just has one video game. Just one. Like your parents take you to the store and like, which one you want? And they're like, I want Bomberman 64. And lo and behold, you got a shitty game for the rest of your life. That's the only one your parents ever buy you until you're 16 and can make your own money. Oh man. So I was talking about Papa John's a couple episodes. Yeah, Papa John said some pretty racist shit. And like me racist, but I'm not head of a company. I'm just a shitty teenager playing video games on the internet. But apparently he adopted a poison, like not him, the other shareholders adopted a poison pill policy to prevent him from taking over. And my manager's just like, hey, we might not have jobs. We might lose our jobs. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, that's a big deal for you because you got like kids and shit. But haha, joke's on you. So that's why you don't ever spawn things from your crotch. Because then you have things depending on you. I can lose my job and I don't even care what's gonna happen. I'm gonna starve? Good. I'm already I'm already too fat. I could be homeless for like a week. Or for like a month even. Two months. I could be homeless for 2 months, never have to beg for food. Because I'm so fucking fat. You know, I really hate when people say, when you say you're fat and like they say no you're not fat. Yes. You don't get to determine that for me. I am fat. Now I say that, but conversely I also get frustrated when girls who are not fat at all will say they're so fat, but usually that's more because like, hey bitch, that's my title. You can't take that from me. I ate a lot of fucking cheeseburgers and sat on a couch a lot to earn my level of fat. You don't get to just take that from me because you decide you're fat. That went to a strangely anti-feminist place. You know, let's just keep the running theme going. Chad, name this episode. What did I just say about? Did I say slightly anti-feminist? Is that what I said? I don't know. Take what I said, make it episode title. You stupid bitch. That's another thing. We lost Chad. I don't know where the fuck he went for a long time. He went away for like 6 months, and I said, Chad, where did you go? And he said, because you know he can't talk. And so I was like, Chad, I don't even care. Just get back into the editing booth. And like, he did that weird crab walk thing he does where he just like over. No! Don't you break my barrel, you stupid dragon! I've never been so mad that a dragonfly was about to break my barrel in my life. I need it so I can eat that coin. Mmm, delicious. Delicious coin. I'm sorry I'm not speedrunning this game if that's what people wanted. I'm not a speedrunner if that's not evident by the fact that I play video games like a fucking autist with 3 fingers. Just, oh, for a goof, I almost just lost the fucking level. I guess that shows my true level of autism, that in a way to mimic autism, I was willing to throw myself into the pit by slapping the controller. It's not that I like calculated that risk and be like, oh yeah, it was good enough for the goof. No, I just like forgot for a second that I needed to not do that. Oh, I'm a monster. I don't want to go to work. Did you know that? Did you know I don't want to go to work? also we have like a military camp in our area, and that's where I deliver a lot of my orders nowadays. Ong. Sorry, it happened again. I just read it and said it. That's where I'm delivering a lot of my orders nowadays. I don't know what the hell is happening at that military camp, but the past like week they decided, oh, we're just all gonna eat pizza if that's okay with you guys. And we're like, we have like 5 drivers, and the military camp is like 20 minutes away. I think we're like one of the widest delivery areas in all of the country because of that. Because we deliver that military camp that's like a fucking 20-minute drive one way. Or that's if you're like speeding. If you're just going like the speed limit, which granted it's impossible on that road because every fucking driver is a maniac in this town. So if you go the speed limit, you're gonna get crushed between 2 angry men. 2 angry white men with trucks. Racism. I'm just grasping, and I'm just throwing out concepts and hoping you'll laugh at the very idea. Oh, that's right. That's where that is. Okay, sorry. Sorry, I was like, where's the barrel? I remember where it is now. Don't you worry your pretty little head about it. I'm sorry, I keep burping right into the fucking mic. Oh, I'm so disgusting. One of my first videos I ever made, I got called out for that shit. Like, I did the thing where you burp and you also yell while you do it, so it sounds like, ah! You know, one of those. I did it for demonstrative purposes that time, so if that same guy is about to get on here and comment, because his exact words were, "It's fucking disgusting." He keeps burping right into the mic, and I was like, what, 14 at the time? I was like, oh, I'm a monster. And it was true. It was upon retrospect, it was absolutely fucking disgusting, and I shouldn't have been doing it. So that's why I've been trying to tone it down. But for some reason, my brain is gone today. Hang on, there's a barrel down here, I think. This also might just be goodies. It is just goodies. Fuck. Fuck me, I'm stupid. Wow. Dixie Kong had no input on that. She said, hey, can we not shoot me directly into a bee? And I was like, no, Dixie Kong, into the bee with you. And then she said, ow, oh, ooh, my skin, it's being attacked by bee. And I was like, well, you should have read the paper, the paper that I gave you to sign before you signed it, where you're contractually obligated to slam your fucking stupid head into bees. Imagine seeing a bee that is as big as you, and then seeing that being like at the end of a cannon you're sitting in. This is a huge hypothetical question, but imagine seeing that and then being launched directly into a bee that was as big as you from a cannon, and that's what Dixie Dang just went through. Get up in there. Get up in, yeah, barrel. I'm funny, right? Shit, I'm not, I forgot. Oh. How are you? How are you this day? Are you doing good? Good. Good. I was gonna talk more about my military story, but I just realized that fucking it's just me complaining about some shit, and wow, you know what makes for a good video? A privileged white fat boy complaining about some shit that he's going through. Wah, he has to work for a living. Oh! This is a parrot, if you didn't know. Did you know beaches are made of parrotfish poop? It's true. Parrotfish, like, eat sand and then make more sand. Or some shit, I don't know. Tori's a fish scientist, so she was like, Brennan, look at this video of parrotfish. And at the time, I was editing, and so I was like, Tori, I don't have time for your silly fish games. But she didn't listen. Because I didn't actually say that. That was the real reason. Oh, did you know you could go right here? Yeah, you didn't. You didn't know that, because this game's stupid. Also, why did they make Parrot and his only ability is That sure is a thing I just said. Also, I forgot to mention this. I've been watching like old movies because I was gonna do a couple Funkus Among Us videos, but that's my channel. That's my personal channel. You can go subscribe to that if you want to. Funkus Among Us, youtube.com/Funkus Among Us. Don't actually, it's terrible. I made a video about the water temple a little while back in January. Oh shit! Shit in a pickle! Shit pickles! Bird's greatest enemy is cannon. I was gonna say bird's greatest enemy is bird, but no, it's cannon. If you put a bird up against a cannon and a second bird, the bird's gonna be like, well shit, I'm gonna take my chances with the second bird. At least I can feasibly beat that because it's not made of iron and gunpowder. What was I even saying? I was gonna put some videos on Funkus Among Us about classic movies, but oh, I don't have a work ethic. I'm a lazy piece of shit, so I never actually did them. And so, like, it was gonna be called The Summer of Film, and notice how it's July 25th now, and there hasn't been any evidence of that happening anywhere, so that's how that went. But I am taking that idea and... because the whole idea of it was to help me be a better critic, and it did. I did like write out reviews for all the movies I saw, so I think it really did help my critical skills. So now I think I'll be I'm better suited to making Funkus Among Us videos. So I'm hoping in this next year to have more of those as well as 6 Virgin videos. Oh, I didn't get the bird prize. I wanted the banana. I wanted the banana. I want so little. I asked for so little. The one thing I wanted was banana, and I got money. Now, one could say money is better than banana. If you have money, you could just buy banana. No! You can't just buy banana. You have to find bananas in a crystal cavern. The reason I brought up Funkus Among Us is because I am going to... like, I have, like, half-scripted a video about Donkey Kong 64. The Rare's like successor to this series, and it's hot garbage, and the internet seems pretty contested on that, so I was like, oh, that'd be a good video explaining why that game is such stupid shit. And then I told Ian about that, and he said, yeah, everyone knows that game is terrible. I've known that since I was a kid. And I was like, well, I'm still gonna make it anyways, because I think whenever there's a very clear right choice, there's always a bunch of idiots saying, no, of course not. Skyrim, really good game. Monster Hunter, fantastic. I will never let it die, Eric. Who am I saying? What am I saying? Eric's not gonna watch this. What? Something for someone else. Eric would never. Fuck you, sword. We're just fighting a sword. He's got a little fire-ass hand coming out of the lava and making him swing. What the fuck? The cannonballs. I beat that one fair and square, I hope you all know that. That sword exploded into bones and shards of metal. Oh god. My spleen. I'm sweaty. I turned the fan off so I could record it. Now I'm sweaty. Isn't the worst thing about being fat is when you're sitting in kind of a hunched position, your belly fat just kind of folds over itself and it gets sweaty. I know there are a couple people watching right now. I'm just kidding. There aren't any people watching right now. But if there were people watching right now, a couple of them would have just been like, and then like some like black bile would have come out of their mouth at the concept of me having sweat between my folds. That's probably the worst way to describe a human body. Look at this. Not a ghost throw. Those are my favorite enemies. JonTron made those my favorite enemies. That's when he was on Game Grumps, they did this game. And like I think my favorite, like I've never seen an animation of this or like a single video showcasing this moment, so I guess it's an underrated moment. My favorite moment in that whole goddamn series is John like being accosted by those enemies. They're called cloaks. And he sees them and he goes, no! Not ghost throw! they throw bees! That's their attack. They throw bananas, like, you want this fucking banana? And then bees. What is it about bee? It's such a funny fucking word. Also, this guy's the best. His name's Ramby. He's the best guy. You invite him to your birthday party, he will come. He will come unless he senses that you don't actually want them there. Then he won't come. But he'll be cool about it. He'll just be like, "Are you sure it's okay for me to come? You don't have to invite me. You know, like give you a second chance to disinvite him if you don't want to." Oh, he's so nice. Bonk! He gave us treasure and I destroyed him with it. Ooh, that waveform, baby. God, this game just makes me happy. I think I've said that every single episode. This game makes me happy because it does. It makes me so happy. What time is it even? Oh, this is only like a 10-minute episode at this point. Well, shit. We got. Oh, I was gonna go back, but I guess I won't. They're throwing beetles. Look, that's Paul McCartney, and the other one was Ringo. The one that didn't show up was Ringo. Fuck Ringo. Have you ever seen the Yellow Submarine movie? Every single like bad thing that happened in the plot can be attributed to Ringo in that movie. Like they're just like the whole don't throw bees at me. The whole movie is about them going to like this music dimension or whatever, and they have to travel across dimensions to get to it, or some nig. Still gets me. They're like traveling across dimensions, and really all they have to do is step in the Yellow Submarine and go to the place they're going. The reason they can't do that is because Ringo gets out of the submarine and explores like the eldritch creatures accosting the submarine. He's like, "Look guys, I'm on a giant pair of pants." And at the end of the movie, he fucking started his own like DeviantArt page, and it looks terrible. He's got a picture on it that says, "Your baby." Chad, put up "your baby." In fact, Chad, make that the episode title. No, wait, no, we already did that. Was like some slightly anti-feminist. So just make that the thumbnail. Make the thumbnail the "your baby" picture. I'm not sure what we're gonna do for thumbnails. I was thinking about just making a crude drawing of Diddle Dang and making that be the thumbnail. but I think I'll do that in addition to like an actual looking thing. And the one for this one will be "your baby." The fact that it's Y-E-R, like the picture says Y-E-R baby. So the theme of this level is dark. That's the theme of this level. What's your favorite part about Donkey Kong? Oh, it's the level where it's dark. That's the one. It's my favorite. I'm just kidding. It's not that bad of a level. It was a lot worse than it is now because it looks pretty bad now. Like the darkness was still there in the Super Nintendo version because that's usually the version I play. I'm playing it on the Wii U Virtual Shop right now. And on the Super Nintendo, this level is way worse because you see this guy. I was like, "Oh, I have a little friend who lights up his path." And if you're doing this, like the light like smoothly transitions across the screen. It's really cool. In the Super Nintendo version, it did not. In the Super Nintendo version, Chad, go ahead and simulate that. Seizure warning, I suppose. It would do this shit. Okay, there would be a frame of white whenever he turned. Okay, Chad, stop doing it. It's just like thinking about it makes me cringe. Oh, it was terrible. Also, I've forgotten. Actually, I think that's the only bonus barrel in here. I always forget. This one makes me forget about bonus barrels. No, that's not it. This one doesn't make me forget about bonus barrels. I always go through this one thinking there's going to be another bonus barrel, and there isn't because there's only that one at the beginning. And I'm always fucking stupid. Oh, that poor guy. He was made fun of his entire life and he exploded. Also, these guys make a horrible sound. They go... I clicked so you wouldn't actually have to hear my teeth clapping together because I realized that would be a horrifying thing to hear. So yeah, like, if you were playing this on a cathode ray television, you could hear the cathode like cracking whenever you would turn around and be like, it's so fucking, it was terrible. I don't know how that got past QA testing. Hey, what was your favorite level in this game that we made for quality assurance, guys? Oh, my favorite one was the one where I'm blind, I died. I died from being blind. I played the level and then I went to drive and then I died because I was blind. You killed me, Rareware. And Rareware was like, holy shit, who let a skeleton into this office? What is it about skeletons that are so funny? What? Just the word skeleton is so funny. No, it's not skeleton. It's just, it shouldn't be funny because it's like, it's a human without their skin. But if it's just like bone rattling noises, just yeah. I suppose Skeletor did a number on the puppet. No, not Didang! Oh, this ain't no good. Don't get me, poor Cuban. That's not a poor Cuban. That's a pufferfish. It's a sea poor Cuban. Poor Cubans of the sea. That's a good song. No! Not bees!